Hi, JM. This is Michael. Thank you for doing your speaking practice. And I'm getting ready to listen to it right now. Let's take a look at your email. You say, I'm sending you my speaking practice test about question 3. So integrated. This is speaking. This is a reading, listening, speaking academic. You say, my understanding that this kind of question I need to talk a little bit more formally. Yes, you should do that. I would make all the integrated speaking and writing tasks use more formal English there, right? And even with the TOEFL independent speaking, independent writing, you want to showcase your ability to communicate fluently in both speaking and writing. I would not be too informal on any speaking or writing task. That's my own opinion. All right, well, let's see how you did on this. I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test right now.
The article is about system thinking, which is when a company is able to see the big picture in order to resolve conflicts. In the lecture, the professor talks about his own personal experience in order to illustrate this.
Okay.
So when the professor worked for a big company, he noticed that a lot of employees were absent. To resolve this problem.
No, you got to work on that page. He noticed that a lot of employees were absent. So you want to try to blend those words within those thought groups a little bit better.
The professor hired a new consultant, and this person immediately interviewed all the employees.
Okay, wait a minute. I think you're switching into the present tense there. Let me go back to what you just did.
In order to illustrate this. So when the professor worked for a big
So when the professor worked for, right? Definitely you're using a past tense verb
company,
there.
he noticed that a lot of employees were absent. To resolve this problem, the professor hired a new consultant.
He hired a. That's where you're shifting your verb tense. And then you're going to move into the present tense. That's inconsistent.
And this person immediately interviewed all the employees.
This person immediately interviewed all the employees.
The information that this consultant got was that the employees were having a lot of trouble with their healthy habits. And the consultant proposed to build a new gym and improve the quality of their meals.
To build a new gym, let's go back to what you said.
This consultant got was that the employees were having a lot of trouble with their healthy habits. And the consultant proposed to build a new gym and improve the quality of.
To build a new gym to improve the quality of blah, blah, blah. So you need an infinitive there, not just the verb.
Their meals. And guess what? The attendance
and guess what?
Improved significantly. So yeah, that's.
I wouldn't say, and guess what? Just say, in fact, according to the professor, blah, blah, blah. So that's where you're getting a little too informal. You're interacting a little bit with the task, and that's not your purpose here. So you want to keep an objective kind of perspective as you explain the idea. You don't want to try to make it more or less interesting. You simply want to explain what's happening there. All right. I'm guessing I'm going to listen to the task one more time without interrupting, without pausing. I'm thinking I'm going to say 23 to 25 points on this one. I think it probably would not get 26 on this one. You had some problems with your verb tense shifts. You had some minor problems with your delivery. Let's listen to it one more time.
How the professor exemplifies system thinking. The article is about system thinking, which is when a company is able to see the big picture in order to resolve conflicts. In the lecture, the professor talks about his own personal experience in order to illustrate this. So when the professor worked for a big company, he noticed that a lot of employees were absent. To resolve this problem, the professor hired a new consultant. And this person immediately interviewed all the employees. The information that this consultant got was that the employees were having a lot of trouble with their healthy habits. And the consultant proposed to build a new gym and improve the quality of their meals. And guess what? The attendance improved significantly. So yeah, that's how the professor exemplifies system thinking.
There you go. Yeah, I'm going to say 23 to 25 points on this due to the reasons I've already said. So minor delivery problems, a few minor language use issues. Overall, it's a strong response, but be careful and don't make it. I think putting things like yeah and guess what, I wouldn't put those words in there. You put those things in there to try to make things more interesting to the listener, but that's not your purpose with an integrated speaking task. You're simply trying to explain the information, show you know what was in the reading, what was in the listening, and you're accurately and completely able to make those connections. So that's why I'm giving this score that I am. All right, thank you.